How's it going, everyone? Fan52 back again, and in today's episode we're going to be continuing on with Final Fantasy XIII. Let's get going. Alright everyone, welcome back. So in the last episode we made our way through the Junkyardist area known as the Vile Peaks. We separated our party a couple times and reconvened. I don't think convened is the right word there, but we came back together. And we are actually right in front of a relatively difficult boss for this point in the game. So before moving forward, make sure your Crystarium is maxed out, which mine is in fact maxed out. If yours is not, go ahead and run back and forth a couple times. It shouldn't take you too much longer. You should be relatively close to being maxed out. Yes, this boss that we're coming up against is honestly no joke. So I'm going to go ahead and change a couple of our paradigms real quick. Relentless Assault, we're going to go ahead and leave that. We're going to go ahead and change the second one to Smart Bomb, which is Ravager Saboteur. And the third one, let's go ahead and make this Synergist Ravager Medic. And then our fourth one, Synergist Commando Saboteur. And Synergist Ravager Saboteur. And then Thaumaturgy, which is Ravager Medic. And we are going to go ahead and start off in Gorilla right here. So let's go ahead and press our X button or square button to lock that choice in. And Hope's not really going to be doing anything, so that's not really a big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got cooking for us.
What is that?
Pulse armament.
And that's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
Alright, and to start off the battle, let's go ahead and Libra this guy. And as you can see, he takes half damage from both physical and magical attacks. And he currently has 17,940 HP. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and buff up our party a little bit while Vanille is doing her thing for against the boss. And we're just going to get a few more things on us. And that right there should be good. Let's go ahead and head over to Relentless Assault. See if we can't get this guy staggered up real quick. Yeah. And one of the reasons why we wanted to get this guy some status elements on him is because when he does get status elements on him, he goes into like a little stasis mode called Steam Clean, and he removes one of the statuses that you have put under him or put on him. So it is a great way to that is not what I wanted to do. It is a great way to kind of basically lock him down for a little bit. Now that we have him staggered, let's go ahead and go into Smart Bomb. Get him both de-protected and de-magicified. And there we go. You could also have a Tri-Disaster, which is the 3 Ravager classes if you want.
You all right?
I think so. Incoming.
And obviously this is going to be a multi-stage boss battle. As you can see at this point he has 44,850 HP, so it's going to take us about 2 stagger gauges to get him down, maybe 3. But if you look down in his special notes, you can see that he deals high damage potential, delivers devastating physical attacks, capable of removing status ailments, and susceptible to deprotect. And once we defeat him, we will also get the Omni Kit. Very well, very well. Let's go ahead and continue. Actually, let's go ahead and go to coordination real quick. This is one that I remember it being. It is not, but we can go ahead and heal ourselves up a little bit. And now let's go to Bully, so that we could do some physical attacks to him as well as buff us up just that little tiny bit. And once he starts doing a steam clean, we are going to go ahead and shift over to our Relentless Assault. Oh, and watch out for Wrecking Ball. Do I have a synergist with a medic? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and heal up everyone right now. I know that we are losing out some of our steam clean, but that is going to be alright. And Relentless Assault. Work him down, get him staggered, and we should be good to go. I actually have no idea why I did not take a Tri-Disaster into this fight. That was a minor oversight on my part, but should not be an issue. Now that we got him staggered, let's go ahead and go to our Ravager Saboteur. Ow. So instead of switching to a medic, let's go ahead and throw a potion on this one. And let's go to Relentless Assault and throw another potion real quick. And now we should be doing quite a fair bit of damage, and we might actually take him down into this first stagger stage. Yes, we did. Very nice. And we got 360 CP for that, as well as the Omni Kit and the Lenora's Garage. And our Crystarium got expanded. Lightning also now knows the medic role, and Saz knows the commando role. Very nice, very nice.
Pulse is crawling with things like that, isn't it?
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse. Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.
Alright, we can now upgrade our equipment. I do not recommend doing so right now. Upgrading your equipment is very expensive and it takes a lot of rare materials. Though it is very powerful and you can get better equipment out of it, I do not recommend doing so just yet. I will show you a couple of things that we can upgrade here in a couple of episodes, but it is definitely more of a late game feature, and doing it right now, well, you can't mess anything up. You're definitely not going to be doing it to its fullest capabilities. But that being said, our Crystarium just expanded, so let's go ahead and take a look at everything. Your character can now develop further. So we can see that we have the commando ability here for Saz, Ravager, and Synergist, obviously. Let's go ahead and take a look at things here. Yep, we got nothing new really for the Ravager role. And should be more the same for the Synergist. And we shouldn't really have anything for you as well. Oh no, I guess we do technically have Blitz. So let's go ahead and work on this real quick. Yep, and if you look down on the bottom, you can see that the CP cost for these has gone up drastically. It's gone from like 175, whatever, up to 380 for these guys. So just keep on top of all of that good stuff. And we're going to need a lot more CP moving forward. Alright, and something that I want to point out here on the Commando and Ravager roll for Lightning is going to be this big guy here in the middle. This is a roll level. This basically levels up Lightning's Commander roll or Ravager roll or Saz's Synergist roll when we get that. Basically levels it up to level 2, which makes them a overall better whatever it is that they are trying to do. So here in the Commando role, it will make Lightning a general all-around better Commando. She'll be hitting a little bit harder. She'll be taking slightly less damage and doing all of that good stuff. And let's see what sort of stuff you have for Medic. We obviously have Cure, and right here we have an extra accessory slot. So if we were to come over here with Lightning, we could equip 2 accessories. Good to be aware of. But there is an ability that I really want to get with Lightning, and that is going to be this guy right here, which is Launch. So I'm going to go ahead and work towards that before I do anything else. Hey, nice, we got it. And yeah. Launch is the sort of ability that when somebody is staggered, you can basically launch them up into the air and kind of stagger lock them for a little bit. It can be very effective. It does take a little bit of understanding of timing to get everything to work out just right. And unfortunately, Vanille doesn't gain any new abilities in anything either. Let's go ahead and level her up in Ravager just to get a little bit of all of that good stuff. But yeah, Launch is probably one of my favorite abilities in the game. And we can see that we have a roll ability or roll level for all of these things for Hope, but we also have an accessory here on Synergist. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the accessory. And we will be getting quite a bit stronger along the way. And there's the accessory right there. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and hop up through here. This is a very long corridor. I feel like we could have made this a lot shorter. Or just put us on the other side after the cutscene. I don't know why we needed to run up that, but that is what it is. Anyway. Moving on forward, we're going to have another save location right here. And some interesting looking scenery.
Not much of a future for us, huh?
Hard to picture a happy ending.
We don't even know where to go.
I do.
Huh?
There.
Eden? The Sanctum Seat of Power. Oh, that's a great idea. Just charge right in there. Give him a taste of L'Cie terror. What? You're serious?
Keep running. It's die or turn Seath. There's no place for L'Cie to hide. No. They want to fight. Let's take it to the Sanctum's door.
This isn't a game.
No. That's for damn sure. Started with Sarah. The Fal'Cie took her. Now I'm a L'Cie too. And the Sanctum's hunting me, an enemy of the state. But who's pulling their strings? A Fal'Cie. Eden. Cocoon's sustainer and guiding light. It probably ordered the purge, too. Pulse and Sanctum Fal'Cie, they're all the same. And we're all the same to them. Expendable. I'm not dying a Fal'Cie slave.
So, what are you gonna do?
Destroy it.
By yourself? Are you crazy? Say you pull it off, What's that get you? Satisfaction? Something happens to Eden, it's lights out Cocoon. You want that? You're a post-Lassie now, so you just want to snuff out Cocoon.
No! What about Sarah? She said to save Cocoon. It might even be our focus to make sure Cocoon's...
Our focus doesn't matter. I don't take orders from Fal'Cie. How I live is up to me.
Don't you mean how you die?
Think like that, and it's already over. Better to pick your path and keep moving. Don't worry. I'm after the Sanctum. I'm not out to destroy the world. If it did come to that, wonder if our hero'd try to stop me.
You want to fight Snow now? Just like that and your enemies?
Next time we meet, we might be too.
When the fear sank in, it tore us all apart. Lightning was suffering, reaching out to us, but none of us could see it.
Snow deserves it.
If only I'd been stronger, none of this ever would have happened. I don't know what I should do.
That makes two of us. Whoa!
Hey, you're taking care of me.
Well, it won't be if you keep pushing me like that.
Wait for me! I'm going with you.
I can't babysit you anymore.
I can fight. I'm not afraid.
Great. A SciComm hit squad.
Alright, so after the battle, we will be going up against some new enemies for us. The SciComm Corpse Gunner and the Tracker, which is old for us. But let's just go ahead and take these guys down. Should not be too big of an issue. Though the gunners do kind of, or I believe it's the Trackers actually, that do kind of buff the party ever so slightly. Should not be too much of an issue. I believe it's just giving them a little bit of lightning damage on their attacks. And the Tracker should go down pretty quick. There we go.
Not bad.
Really? Thanks.
Uh-oh. Army's out to play.
What now?
What now? I mean, we could stay here, but shouldn't we...
Run?
Huh?
We should run. If we rush in now, we'll just get in her way.
You know, you're right. I guess. I mean, it's not like lightning needs any help.
Neil, we really need to find a
More
way
soldiers.
healthier way for you to deal
We
with
should
your
keep
shit.
moving. Lightning? Are you worried about the others? I'm sure they got away okay.
So can you if you leave now. With me, it'll be fight after fight. I don't know how it'll end. It's anybody's guess.
I know that. But I need to be stronger. Lightning,
Call me Light.
what's the plan from here?
Through the Gapra Whitewood to Palampolum. We'll find transport to Eden.
I live in Palampolum. I can show you all the shortcuts.
No side trips.
No need. I don't think Lassie are welcome at home.
Alright, and now after that battle and series of cutscenes, if
go.
we try to turn around and go back, we cannot, because of course the army has blown up our only point of regress. So we are with Lightning and Hope right now, and depending on how you look at it, it's either a good thing or a bad thing. But we are going to have this sort of broken down party mechanic for quite a while to come. Hope and Lightning together, and then Saz and Vanille together. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our paradigms. Slash and burn very well. Super Soldier. Yeah, Super Soldier will do good. Double dose for when things get really hairy. Double casting for stagger. Let's go ahead and put Medic Synergist just because. And then let's put Ravager Medic for yin and yang. Very well. Moving on, we can see that we have some enemies up ahead. Some more Psycom. I wish that one of these two had a saboteur roll right now. I got really used to having that. But these two should not be an issue. Really, any party with Lightning in it is good to do almost anything in this game. At least in the early stages. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and jump on down. And we could go right over there, but if you look on the map, we have a little cluster of enemies to the left. So that tells me that they're going to be guarding some form of treasure, so let's go ahead and take them out. And it's just two more regular soldiers, so it should not be an issue. Are you weak to fire? Yes, you are. Hey, these are actually new guys. Interesting. Either way, they're not really going to cause any sort of difficulty for us. And they were guarding 3 lengths of fiber optic cable. Very nice, very nice. Moving on down here, we have another group of enemies. Same enemies that we were fighting before. Shouldn't take too long. And double dose.
Here.
Just make sure we're all healed up.
Stay sharp.
And back to our slash and burn. And this last guy should go down pretty quickly. Yep, there we go. Ooh, hello up there. Looks like we got a new enemy type up there, but we also have a weird little roundabout, so let's go ahead and go around the roundabout. for a treasure sphere containing a libroscope. And if we get lucky, we can get a preemptive strike. There we go. But for some reason, it did not count as a preemptive strike. That's slightly obnoxious. Let's go ahead and Libra this guy. To learn that he has a weakness to lightning and water. And so with that, let's go ahead and go to our dual caster. Because those are two magic sources that lightning is very good at using. Did it just headbutt me? I feel like it just headbutt me. How rude. Anyway, we got him staggered. Let's go ahead and make it through this one course right here. Then go back to slash and burn. And this should be the end of it. Oh, so close. There we go. Alright. What in the world? Moving on forward.
Any trace of the Lassie? Nothing. No sign it's been activated. Huh? Who's there?
Let's go ahead and take out these trackers real quick. Wonder if they were talking about it hasn't been activated yet, though. Anyway, tracker fight, not too bad.
What was SciComm doing here?
Probably thought we'd try and use a pulse machine to escape.
Maybe we should try it. What does this do?
Hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Don't touch that.
Wait, what if it works?
Leave it.
I told you to leave it.
Stop! Stop already! I think I got it. Light! I think I can work this!
Alright, so these Herculean combat machines are capable of clearing away enemy hordes with mighty blows, or simply trampling over foes who stand in their path. Attacking with, I believe that's the B button, consumes power, but breaking through fences will recharge machines' power reserves. While piloting an armament, enemies cannot harm the party. Yeah, so there's a little mini game that is involved with this. Like, the more enemies you take out in like the least amount of swings, like, you get different treasures. And if you're able to take all of the enemies out in like the least amount of swings, you actually do get a pretty good item. But I really don't care. Can I please? I'm sorry, it's not the B button, it is the A button to take them all out. I don't know why I thought it was B. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue moving forward. Looks like we have another group right here. Oh, I missed one. Continuing on, we have another group right here. And let's see if we can't get lucky. Nope. So instead of wasting our attack, let's go ahead and run over these guys. Just because I do want to finish off this last group with the swing. Where are you? There you are. Trample him over, please. There's that one down, and we got one more in here. There he goes. And then moving forward and attack. There's just something really fun about taking out those last ones like that to me.
Nice landing. Let's get moving.
Just need a minute. I'm still a bit winded.
You're too soft.
Wait up!
Alright, so after that we do have a couple of chests that we can open. This first one right here contains a spark ring, and that is, I believe, is our reward for what we just went through. And there we have 300 gil. Very nice. And we can't go back up the... Actually, we can a little bit. Can we completely backtrack? I don't think so. Yeah, no. This is where our armament just fell down. Obviously nothing there. And moving on forward, we are going to have a couple of little mini battles coming up here. And another treasure chest. Containing 2 electric capacitors, I think is what I read right there. And some more enemies. Guys, we'll go down real quick. Oh, you put up a shield and a magic shield on it as well. Anyway, taking them down, we get a Phoenix down. How much CP do we have? 247? Not nearly enough for anything. Moving on. We have a little path off to the side right here, so let's go ahead and take that. See what sort of treasure it gets us. Ah, you missed. But I got lost. Let's go ahead and take these guys down. Anything new about you? Devastating physical attacks, fire-based attacks. I don't really know if I believe the devastating physical attacks, but okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to our dual casting. Build up that stagger gauge. Oh yeah, that's right. The guy that he's with actually is what's causing him to be able to do that guided missile. He's actually throwing the guided missile bombs. Good to know, good to know. Not that it really matters, he's about to be dead anyway. But if you do find that you're having difficulty with the guided missiles, go ahead and take out the tracker before he starts throwing down the guided missile bombing targets. And yeah, there you go. Now, before I got all lost and confused, we were about to get a treasure chest. Can I jump up here and get it? Yes, I can. That treasure chest contains another spark ring. Spark rings, of course, are resistance to lightning damage. And we got another group of enemies, and I did see a treasure sphere up there. So we'll be going and getting that right after this battle. That guy did not stand a chance. And we were able to take care of the other guy before he was able to get too much more assistance onto our enemies. They are just shelled up, so we're just going to be using Ruin and taking care of these guys. Keep on saying shell, I mean protect. Got 2 potions for that fight. And moving along to the back over here, jumping up the debris. We have a chest containing a phoenix down, very nice. And continuing on the path of debris. I believe, if I remember correctly, we can work our way through here and either avoid combat if we want. Oh, nope, not what I wanted to do. This is supposed to be an easier way to get a preemptive strike, but I kind of messed up on that. So let's go ahead and get out of combat range, wait for everyone to turn around. And they should start walking away. And we might be able to get that preemptive now. There we go. And we're going to take out the trackers first in this, just so we don't need to worry about the bombing runs. Can we stagger this guy before he gets away? There we go. Very nice. Not that it matters. We're going to... There's that launch, by the way. And we should not be able to launch that other guy. The Ulan. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not going to launch him, but... we're able to launch smaller creatures every once in a while. Like, I get surprised by the enemies we're able to launch into the air. As an example, I don't know if you guys remember the behemoths that we have fought along the way, but we can in fact launch the behemoth type enemies, and it makes for some interesting visuals. So anyway, we got this guy staggered one more time, and after this round, if he's still alive, we're going to switch to our slash and burn, but he's already down. Alright, and now that that's all taken care of, is there a treasure chest through here? Not that I remember seeing. Anywho, let's go ahead and hop up the rocks. And we have a save point right here, so let's go ahead and save our game. And continue on forward. So we have a cutscene.
This isn't working.
Huh?
I mean, you're a liability. You'll just slow me down.
What?
I'm sorry, but I can't protect you when...
You can't leave me here. You gotta take me with you.
Enough! The whole world is against us. I can barely keep myself alive, let alone some helpless kid! I don't have time to baby you. You want to get tough? Do it on your own! This cannot be happening.
Alright, here we have the Eidolon Odin. And Odin is a fickle beast. I don't know why I brought that up. Let's go ahead and throw up our techniques. And Libra him. And he yields to those who have mouse change bonus. That doesn't really tell us anything. But what we want to really be doing, from my remembrance, is basically keeping us as healed up as we can. So let's go ahead and drop a potion. And when I lose this one, because I'm probably going to by the look of things, yep. We are going to go ahead and equip those spark rings that we got to our party, as well as see if we can't level up any of our Crystarium. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting anything from our Crystarium. And we got strength and a little bit of HP. Let's see. Anything that we could do for you? I forget. What did we start going on? We started going on this. Very well, very well. And equipment. Let's go ahead and take off the silver bangle and put on the spark ring. And then do the same for Hope right here. And let's go ahead and try this again, shall we? Alright, so what we're going to be doing is starting off this battle by just attacking Odin straight off the bat. And there we go, very nice. With that spark ring, we're able to absorb that Thundergut a lot better. But we still want to make sure that nobody dies. Especially ourselves. Because if lightning goes down, then for some reason Hope cannot throw a Phoenix down to revive us. But when Odin is in his attacking phase, we're basically just going to stay in our double dose. And when he is in his shield stage, we are going to be attacking him relentlessly. And because we do not want anything stupid to happen where we get a little overconfident and basically get ourselves killed while trying to attack while he is attacking. Because we want to make sure that Odin yields to us, because he yields to those that protect others. And let's go ahead and try some slash and burn. See if that helps build up that gauge a little bit faster. And look at that, I'm already getting overconfident. Let's go back to double dose. Yeah. Odin hits hard. As you can see.
Thank you.
We should be going into a shield mode here pretty soon. There we go. Slash and burn. And let's go ahead and go to dual caster. Or not. I'm here, so I might as well just do one round. Then double dose. Any second now, we should be getting the prompt to go into his gestal mode, whatever you want to call it. Stop attacking the child, you annoying imbecile. And dual casting. And there we go. Alright, and with that, Lightning has obtained the Odin Eidolon. And there's one thing that bugs me about the Odin Eidolon that I don't really know why it bugs me. But according to the Norse lore, if you will, that Odin is pulled from, this horse that we're riding is supposed to have 6 legs, maybe 8. I'm pretty sure it's 6. And he only has 4, and that bugs the crap out of me. Don't know why. But in doing that, we also unlock a ATB gauge for Lightning. Bring her, I believe, to 4?
Lightning! Whoa. Your brand looks different. Was that an Eidolon? Like Lassie can summon?
Magic and mumbo jumbo. I must have hit my head on that purge train.
Am I really in your way? I'll do better. I'll try harder.
We'll toughen you up.
Huh?
I'm sorry about before.
Alright, now after the Odin battle, we can continue on with Lightning. And we should be getting a battle here relatively soon that's going to be teaching us how to use Odin.
Let's see.
Got my back?
Yeah.
Alright, now Gestal mode, Gestal mode? I don't know. Let's go ahead and view this tutorial. Lightning can spin some TP to summon Odin, her personal Eidolon. Only Lightning can summon Odin, just like only Snow can summon Shiva. Select technical and choose summon from the command. And summon, as you can see, it does take 3 of our TP bars in order to do it, so that means that we cannot, in most cases, summon 2 battles in a row. And we're going to go ahead and summon Odin.
Odin.
Cut us a path!
Alright, then now at this point, we will be fighting alongside Odin. Take a look at the Eidolon's SP gauge below. The SP gauge is depleted gradually over time, and also whenever the Eidolon takes damage. If the Eidolon, or if it reaches 0, the Eidolon will be dismissed. So, basically where, like, his health bar takes the place of another character's health bar, only this will gradually get lower as time goes on, even if he's not getting attacked. After summoning an Eidolon, you could press the X button to activate Gestal mode at any time. This mode allows you to perform powerful attacks from the back of your Eidolon. Pay close attention to Lightning's Gestal gauge. The gauge represents Gestal mode's duration. Your Eidolon will disappear when the Gestal mode expires, so it's best to activate it after the Gestal gauge has charged. To charge the Gestal gauge, help your Eidolon attack enemies and build attack chains. So there is a purple bar underneath Lightning's name that we need to get as high as possible before Odin's bar gets depleted. Combat controls are slightly different in Gestal mode. Press the buttons shown by the Gestal dial to execute attacks. The dial's count will decrease each time you use the ability. When it reaches 0, your Eidolon will be dismissed. We will go over that once we get there. But we want to build up our gauge as much as possible before Odin needs to be dismissed. So let's go ahead and do as such. I'm going to go ahead and go to dual caster real quick. Try to fill that gauge up. And I am going to go ahead and activate now.
We do this together. Let's ride.
Alright, so there is a little gauge right here. I had paused the game just to make it a little bit easier to explain. It's going to be things like left and X, right and B, or stuff like that. And it's going to have a number associated with it. Depending on how well we were able to work with our Eidolon in the battle before we summoned this stage, we have a certain number of charges. And basically we want to use all of our charges before the Eidolon goes away. As an example, we want to use... Well, I cannot see right now. Let me go ahead and pause this. We just did that. If we just press the A button, we will go ahead and auto everything. I need to figure out what E is on my controller. Sometimes the E is just going to be Y. I'm going to go ahead and press Y. Yep. So we are able to do a number of very powerful attacks with our Eidolon. And
Until next time.
Before we run out, I generally like to wait till I just have one more to use that all ability that deals quite a bit of damage also.
Follow my lead.
Yeah. Generally speaking, you won't be using your Eidolons in battle. Sometimes it is just fun to. I really only use my Eidolons when I am farming for specific items way later in the game. But sometimes it could be fun to use them.
We'll stop here.
Sorry.
Don't sweat it. I'll look around. You rest up.
And look at that, Lightning is growing as a character.
Not by a long shot.
And let's go ahead and save our game. And then it's also going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you for joining us as we fought actually quite a couple of very hard battles and gained a new Eidolon for Lightning. But until next time, guys, thank you for joining us. And this is Fam52 signing out, and peace out.